I've begun weaving the narrative thread, focusing on integrating the provided plot points. I've begun weaving the narrative thread, focusing on integrating the provided plot points. The 2025 Bangladesh setting is shaping up, and I'm carefully calibrating the dialogue to meet the percentage requirement. I'm aiming for a compelling story while ensuring the narrator's lines feel organic within the flow. Constructing the narrative, I'm now integrating the plot points chronologically. The somber opening scene of the crash is established, with the narrator's introduction seamlessly woven in. I'm focusing on the technical details of the aircraft, the Chengdu F-7BG, ensuring they feel natural within the flow. The eyewitness account is next, building tension with the loud bang and plummeting jet. Local residents are introduced, highlighting their reaction and the emergency response. The dialogue percentage is rising. Integrating character voices, I'm now focusing on the voices of the characters, especially the narrator, as they grapple with the event. I'm aiming for a natural flow in dialogue, ensuring each character's reactions and concerns contribute to the overall tension. I've begun to craft the opening scene, showing the immediate aftermath through the eyes of the emergency responders. The narrator's first thoughts and questions are already integrated and feel natural. The humid air of Chattogram hung heavy, even at dawn. Squadron leader Mahmoud Hassan, his flight suit a second skin, moved with the quiet confidence of a man who knew the sky. His Chengdu F-7BG, a metallic shark of an aircraft, hummed on the tarmac of Bath Base Zal Hock, waiting for its morning meal of jet fuel. It was 2025, and though the F-7s were aging, they were still the backbone. "Morning, sir," a young technician saluted, wiping grease from his brow. "She's ready for her dance." Mahmoud gave a slight nod. "Let's hope she dances well today, Raheem. Advanced maneuvers, you know. Always pushing the envelope, sir," Raheem chuckled, but there was a flicker of concern in his eyes. The F-7s, for all their speed, had a habit of grumbling. Minutes after takeoff, the familiar rumble of the jet's engine became a strained wheeze. Mahmoud's knuckles, white against the stick, tightened. A jolt, then a violent shudder. Crump. A sound like a giant's fist hitting a tin drum ripped through the cockpit. Warnings screamed, a cacophony of red lights flashing. "Control, this is Bengal 19er. I've got engine failure. Repeat, engine failure." Mahmoud's voice was tight, strained. He forked the stick, the jet lurching, trying to nosedive. From the ground, in the Patia Upazila, an old farmer, tending his rice paddies, looked up. "What in the heavens is that?" he muttered, squinting. The jet, usually a swift arrow across the sky, was circling erratically, like a wounded bird. A thick plume of black smoke streamed behind it. "Oh, dear God, it's coming down." The jet plummeted. Mahmoud, sweat stinging his eyes, wrestled the controls, every fiber of his being focused on one thing: away from the village, away from the scattered homes. He saw the open field, a green oasis in the encroaching disaster. This is it. He pulled, grunting, straining. The ground rushed up. Whump. The impact was a brutal, final punctuation mark. Fire erupted, licking at the sky. Hours later, under the relentless sun, a senior Bangladesh Air Force spokesperson addressed the media. His face was grim, a stark contrast to the crisp uniform. "It is with profound sorrow," he began, his voice low, "that we confirm the loss of squadron leader Mahmoud Hassan." A collective gasp rippled through the gathered reporters. He was a decorated airman, a hero who, in his final moments, steered the aircraft away from populated areas. A board of inquiry has been formed. A reporter piped up, "Sir, is it true it was mechanical failure? These F-7s are old, aren't they?" The spokesperson paused, a flicker of something unreadable in his eyes. While investigations are ongoing, early indications point to an engine malfunction. The F-7BG, while a capable platform, has indeed served us for nearly 2 decades. He didn't need to say more. Everyone knew the F-7s were aging, their avionics outdated, their ejection systems limited. Days later, at Mahmoud's funeral, the air was heavy with grief. The national flag draped his coffin, a stark reminder of the sacrifice. A fellow pilot, Flight Lieutenant Anya Rahman, stood by the graveside, her eyes red-rimmed. "He always said," she whispered, her voice cracking, "that those jets were like old men, full of stories, but tired. He hummed a lot, you know. Just before a flight, a little tune. Said it calmed the old girl down." A single tear traced a path down her cheek. "What does this mean for us, Anya? What does it mean?" Anya looked at the sky, a vast, indifferent blue. "It means," she said, her voice firm despite the tremor, "we fight harder for new wings. For Mahmoud. For all of us." The wind rustled through the trees, a mournful sigh. The crash was not just a technical failure, it was a loud, painful scream for change.